We're gonna go look left, right, left, right, left, and right. And now we drive. We'll even stop on the train tracks. Everything's reading on the EMF. No. Car's still alive. No ghost train. I don't hear anything. I don't see anything. I was a bit hopeful for that one, but
yeah, I didn't really want to get hit by a ghost train anyway. But it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. So, myth busted, I would say.
yeah, I think so.
And now we're going to be on to the next location. The next location, the next story. Find the next answers.
That's right. What's going on, guys? I'm your boy Steve. I'm here with my boy
Sean,
and we are the Real Ghost Guys. Alright guys, we have made it to Critters Lane, and as you can tell behind us, you can see nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. We have brought some lights to do intros and walk around and be able to see. But yeah, let's kind of run down the story here.
Yes.
Let the people know why we're here exactly.
Yes. So the story that brings us here is the story surrounding Timothy Topping. On December 21st, 1873, I believe, 5 a.m. in the morning, Timothy awoke in his house that he lived in with his family, just around this area. 5 a.m., he woke up, grabbed an axe, and brutally murdered his wife and his younger children. It's said that his older children ended up finding him and trying to stop him.
So yeah, basically after he had killed his 4 children and his wife, he decided that he was going to take his own life. Fortunate enough, his older son found him before he did that, caught him, and basically called the police. They took him into custody. Now, from there on, he was tried and sentenced to hang, but from what we could tell, he was killed in prison from one of the guards.
The circumstances surrounding that, we don't really know. We couldn't find.
They're a bit hazy. But at the same time, there's so much urban legend and mythology to go with it. And this is why we're here today. The urban legend and the mythology part. So, what was the street that he lived on? The actual street.
The actual street that he lived on is now known as Cuthbert Lane.
Cuthbert Lane. That's where he actually lived. But there has been stories about 43rd Line, and that is where we're actually today,
aka
Critters Lane. So, just to run down some of the mythology and what we have found through different sources of the internet. Some were videos, some were written on Google, some were just posted in comment sections and discords and stuff. There's a lot to kind of digest. And one of them was, there was this house here, which unfortunately we have not been able to locate, but that does not mean we're not going to try today. It's somewhere located in the woods, and story has it that at one point a psychic medium lived there, or apparently somebody that could speak to the dead. And one part of the story that we didn't tell you about Timothy was in 1863, his daughter had passed away. So story has it that Timothy fell into deep depression, drank, and who knows what else, but basically got into heavy financial problems due to the fact that he was too depressed to work. He spent all his money on booze. But story has it that he heard about this lady that lived in the woods here and how she could communicate with the dead. So he decided to take whatever little bit of money he had left, make his way over here, and see if he could communicate with his daughter. Now, another story from what I heard was this woman was actually a fraud, and she really didn't know what she was doing. But
just lost power.
Alright guys, so apparently our whole battery pack just got drained. It was full when we left the house.
Yeah.
So, a few stories to run through. As you can hear in the background, the ghost train.
Wait,
For those of you that don't know the train tracks, and we're gonna go back and we're gonna do a little test on the train tracks. Story has it, if you look left then right 3 times and move your cart onto the train tracks, it is said that a ghost train is supposed to appear. Maybe it did work. Maybe there is a ghost train coming. But I don't want to make this intro too long. Anyways, story, going back to Timothy Topping. He took whatever little bit of money he had left. He came to see the psychic, who turned out to be a fraud. But the stuff basically that she played with, the spell books, the Ouija boards, all that stuff is real. And it is said that she conjured up a demon.
it's getting close.
It's getting closer. Story has she conjured up a demon, which eventually took possession of Timothy. And that was the reason why he ended up killing his family 10 years later of his daughter's death. But there is more stories on this. Story has it, there's this tree right here. I don't know how much you can see of it. You're going to get a better look on it. But it does cross the road. It was said that Timothy hung himself there. But we know it's not true because Timothy died in a prison, as far as we can tell. So, where does reality... there it is. Let's see if we can see it. We're going to do a little quick REM pod session here. Hopefully we can get some answers. But this is what I find interesting, is where does fiction become truth and where does truth become urban legend?
Hopefully we can help with that tonight. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to sort out what's the truth, what's legend, what's real, what's fake. Because who knows?
Nobody knows. So I hope you guys take this journey with us tonight while we're out here in the woods, in the dark. Animals, crazy people roaming around. Nobody knows what we'll find. Hopefully you enjoy this episode, guys, and don't forget, we have more of these episodes on our channel. Check them out on our YouTube channel. We have Elmerston, we have the Albion, we have more coming, and we're excited to share what we find with you guys. Alright guys, we are at the tree that is said that Timothy hung himself from. Obviously, again, urban legend, because story has it, he died in a prison. But the question is, why were these legends created? So we have our REM pod here. Basically what the REM pod does, it detects motion. And the closer something is to it, the louder it gets. So basically we're gonna do a little questionnaire, see if Timothy is here. Because it has been said that he walks these streets. That's whatever we hear. So we have our spirit talker here. We have our EMF reader. We have our REM pod. Everything is set, and here we are at the tree that is said that Timothy hung himself in. It goes all the way to the other side of the street, basically, guys. Alright, guys. We have our spirit talker here. We have our EMF reader. We have our REM pod. Everything is set, and here we are at the tree that is said that Timothy hung himself from. I get a better look here. It goes all the way to the other side of the street, basically, guys. Alright. If there's anybody here tonight that wants to communicate with us, let your presence be known. Timothy, if you're here tonight, let us know. If any members of the Timothy Topping family are here tonight.
She killed.
She killed. She killed. Who killed? I don't know if you heard it, but it says she killed. Who killed? What was Timothy's wife's name? Jane?
Yeah.
Senses.
Senses.
See, smell, touch. Did you see the killing? Did you see a murder? Did you hear the sounds that you thought was someone being killed? Is this somebody that lived near the Toppings? Again, if there's any spirits, anybody out here that wants to communicate with us, it doesn't have to be Timothy Topping. It doesn't have to be related. Anybody wants to get their message across, anybody wants to let themselves be known, this is your opportunity. We have this little red light on the ground if you'd like to go over and touch it. We have these machines.
1800s.
1800s.
1800s, it said that?
Yeah, 1800s.
Yeah, that's when it happened. It did happen in the 1800s.
Can you give us a name? Who we're speaking to right now? Are you male, female? I just heard a noise over there.
I'll prove I'm here.
Prove I'm here.
All right.
Hey, look.
That just came after I heard the noise over there.
She's killed senses 1800s. I'll prove I'm here. What? Okay. All right. We've heard your speaking through the spirit talker, but we need to see something physical. We need to see some movement. Oh. EMF just shut up. We need to see some movement. Please touch the red light on the ground or come near this blue light that I have holding in my hand.
Are you still here with us? Could you give me a name, please? Why are you here?
Jess.
Jess. Well, we got a name. I asked for her name or his name. Jess could be a male or female, I guess.
There's someone by the name of Jess here that would like to speak with us that is trying to make their presence known, please. Come over and touch this red light on the ground or this blue light that I have held in my hand.
Julia.
Julia. Who is Julia?
2.
2.
So there's 2 of you? Jess and Julia?
There's a pumpkin in there.
What's your name?
My name is Steve.
My name is Sean, and we are...
The Real Ghost Guys.
We're here to communicate. Here, I will show you. If you come up to this red light, it will not hurt you. It will not harm you. It will just alert us of your presence. Please give it a try.
Julia, Jess, are you still here?
Alone.
You're alone now.
Which one of you is alone? Who are we speaking with?
Who left?
Jess or Julia, are you related to Timothy Topping?
Yeah, because
Worry.
Worry.
You're worried? There's nothing to worry about. We come here in peace. We just want to communicate. We just want to find out about the stories, the legends, and the tales that surround this area. If you could help us, we would greatly appreciate it.
What are you worried about? Jess? Julia?
I swear I hear something over there. I swear I hear something over there in the bushes or something.
Julie.
Julie's. Julie and Julia.
Same name. Okay. So I asked who left. Julie left.
So
And she was now Jess is alone. Jess is worried. Are you worried about Julie? Are you worried about us? What are you worried about, Jess? Jess? Are you still here?
Question.
Oh. What's the question? What is your question, Jess? Thought I heard something over here. I'm listening, Jess. What is your question?
Shooting.
Shooting. We're shooting a video. Is that what your question is? Yes, these are cameras that we're holding. It basically records what we see. There's no need to be afraid of them. They will not harm you. If anything, they should make you stronger.
I don't know if that was you just moving, but I definitely...
I thought I saw something over here too.
Some kind of rustling. Alright, honestly, I don't know if we're getting anywhere right here with this.
Is that another ghost train? Jess, are you still here?
Cancer.
Cancer. Did she die from cancer? Are you telling us how you died? Alright, Jess. This is your final chance. If you know anything about the Timothy Topping murder, or the psychic medium that was said to live in these woods, or the demonic presence that supposedly took over Timothy's body to commit those murders, we need to know now. Last chance. If there's anything you want to say.
Fact.
Fact. So it is a fact that Timothy did come here. He did meet a supposedly psychic medium, and they conjured up a demon that eventually took over his body and committed those murders. Is that what you're saying? Jess, is that what you're saying? REM pod has not gone off yet, guys. Has EMF gone off at all? No. Only the spirit talker.
Did you hear me?
I heard you. You said it was fact. So everything I just said was fact. Is that what you're saying? That's all. Is the demonic presence still present on this road today? Is it still here? Can we communicate with what it is? Can you answer that to me, Jess? I need an answer. Yes?
1800s.
Yes, in the 1800s, I get it. Alright, Jess, please, I need to know. Is the demonic entity that Timothy and this unknown person conjured up still alive in these woods?
Battery.
My battery, yes, it's draining. I know. I told you can get stronger with this equipment that we brought out here. You're draining the battery. But I need a yes or no on the question. Okay. Come on, Jess. Yes or no? That's what I'm looking for. Is the demonic entity still present in these woods? Yes or no? If you don't answer me, I'm gonna leave. And you're gonna be talking by yourself. All right, Jess.
Hunter.
I am a ghost hunter. Yes. Did you guys see that? There was a light over there. I don't know if you guys saw that. I don't know what that was.